And that brings us to 7:53. News Extra is brought to you by Intralinks, and here's Kevin Mooney.
Thank you, Dennis. Good morning, everyone. And thought this morning we would do a little self-promotion here and talk about our sports coverage coming up this Friday, the start of the 2013 high school football season. And we're doing some things a little bit different here at KNEB this year. We now have 3 avenues for you to listen to football games, and thought we would go over that with Sports Director Rob Barney and Chris Cottrell, who does games as well, either Gering or Scotts Bluff. And Chuck Schwartz is also joining our team here this fall, and he's going to be doing some games on the Beet. So Rob, 3 avenues to listen to football. This is pretty cool.
Of course, we'll have Scotts Bluff and Gering like before. Scotts Bluff on 94.1 The Brand, and Gering will be on KNEB AM, and then we've added the Beet. And the online station will feature an area game of the week, and we're going to kick it off with Sioux County visiting Minatier, a 6-man game. We thought we'd indoctrinate Chuck Schwartz into the 6-man game. He's never done one before. We figure he's probably done as many games as anybody in the state of Nebraska that's still active, and I'm a close second only because he's a lot older than I am. He's got the lead, but he's never done a 6-man game.
Not a lot older, just a little bit older.
7 years. That's
7. Well, I guess so.
That's a lot.
That's a lot, I guess. That's a lot. Okay.
But anyway, I'm looking for a new job later. But he's never done a 6-man game, and this is a great one to start with because Sioux County made it to the state finals last year, and should be a lot of fun in Minatier. So that's our Beet game this week. Of course, Gering is at home to Holdridge, and Chris will do that one. I'll be in Lexington for the Lexington-Scotts Bluff game, and we'll have a full season of high school football. And then Tim Hurst will be in with the Sports Racket Scoreboard show as well. All
right, so it should be a lot of fun. Chris, you get to do the Gering game the first weekend. You got to be excited about that. By the way, Craig Erdman called here yesterday and told me that they're going to take a little longer breaks a couple times in the quarters because of the heat. Kind of let the kids have a rest. So just thought I'd let you know about it.
Well, a couple of weeks ago, it felt like November evenings out there, and now we're sitting back in weather that feels like late July, and we're smack dab in late in August, and it feels like it out there. It's going to be hot on Friday. I got nothing but coach speak for you. I'm just focused on Holdridge and Gering, so I haven't looked too much past down the schedule at this point, but saw the Gering scrimmage on Friday. They had about 40 kids dressed for varsity, and sat around for about an hour and 15 minutes. They look pretty solid, so we'll see what they've got to offer coming up Friday night.
All right, and they'll learn because Holdridge is usually pretty good competition the first week.
Usually. They've been down the last couple of years, so I'm sure they're hoping to get back on the to their winning ways that they're used to.
Yeah. All right, we'll talk more about high school football right after this. All right, maybe talk about Scotts Bluff a little bit. How well they're going to do, and when is Scotts Bluff and Gering? Scotts Bluff and Gering volleyball.
10-11. 10-11 strong.
Yeah. Back on News Extra this morning, and we're talking about our high school football coverage this year, which once again it'll be a little bit different. Don't forget to listen to the Beet, our internet avenue for entertainment. As you can usually catch the top 40 on the Beet every day on the internet, and listen to Blurred Lines. I know who Alan Thicke is due to the Beet and all that stuff, and I was walking around New York. I knew, boy, I got
Robert
pictures
Thicke, right?
Pictures of him all over the. Oh,
Robin.
yeah, Robin Thicke, not Alan Thicke. Alan Thicke's his dad. But anyway.
Yeah, your knowledge is extremely good.
Not very good. I put Alan in there. It's Robin Thicke. But at least I got the song.
Well, Alan Thicke was a dad on TV, right?
Yeah, I think he was. Okay. Anyway, let's get back to football.
No, I just want to know whether we get Mooney mugs.
You do get Mooney mugs if you want as guests.
Okay.
Let's talk about Scottsbluff. What are we expecting from Scottsbluff?
Well, Scottsbluff's coming off that 9-0 regular season last year. They were #1 ranked going into the playoffs and got upended in the first round by York. So that left a little bit of a bad taste. So I think a lot of kids are coming back, even though they lost a lot. They had a lot of young players that got some playing time last year. They're back. They're ready to go. I think they don't have maybe a superstar like a Matt Klein, but they've got a lot of young talent. I think you're going to see some kids really break through this year. I think they're going to have an outstanding year. I would say that it will contend for the playoffs again.
Yeah. Okay. So you got to be happy if you're a Scottsbluff fan to hear that.
Joe Benson is planning on doing 2-platoon football. I think there might be 1 or 2 guys that are going to go both ways, but his idea is to have 9 or 11. That would be tough. 9-man football. They've 11 going on each side of the ball. So
That's hard to do in Class B without question. So we'll see if that works out.
he's got 54 kids, I believe it is, suited up for varsity, and so he can do it. Depth might be an issue if there's injuries.
Yeah. How many did you say suited up over Gearing for their scrimmage?
Well, I counted, I think 40 right on the number, and they didn't have hardly anybody in street clothes, which was a good sign. I thought not too much in the way of the injury bug early on. Gage Smith seemed to be getting a workhorse type load as the running back. Dylan DeMott's back as a third-year starting quarterback. So when you've got that type of experience at some of the skill positions, and virtually they're both sides of their line, offensive and defensive, intact as well. So they've got some good starting points to work from. And with 40 kids, depth could be an issue. They'll have to avoid the injury bug there. But looking forward to talking to Coach Rhodes tomorrow and getting ready to go for Friday night.
All right. What time does your game start?
Pre-game for both of our games starts at 5:30, KNEB AM and FM, and kickoff at 6 o'clock for both Scottsbluff and Gearing. And I believe Chuck's game, Sioux County and Minutair, pregame at 6:45 on the Beet, kickoff at 7 for Minutair.
All right. Okay, guys.
We should plug real quick, Valjan Sandy will do color on Gearing games, and we're introducing Mike Hawley this year for Scottsbluff, former head football coach at Oral Concord, principal at Scottsbluff High.
All right, very good. Good luck this season, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Looking
Thanks
forward
for having
to
us,
it.
Kev.
You bet.